squared, 2x minus 4 quantity squared. Okay, to answer, first identify what is the first term and the last term. So, ang first term natin is 2x. This is our first term. And the last term is negative 4. Kailangan dun sa last term, kung ano man yung sign, kung negative, magiging negative 4 yung last term. Kung positive, okay, positive 4. Mind you or reminder para dun sa mga signs, baka magkamali kayo sa sign. Okay, so ang first term natin is 2x, ang last term natin is negative 4. So step 1, first step, square the first term. Square the first term, 2x, quantity squared. Letter B, twice the product of first and last term. Twice the product of the first and the last term. Again, sa first step, square the first term. Square the first term meaning, kukunin natin yung first term, then twice, square. So, 2x quantity square. Next, for the step 2, twice the product of the first term, 2x, and the last term. So, ang last term natin is negative 4. Okay, for the last step, square the last term. Square the last term. So, ang last term natin is negative 4. Okay, so 2 times 2, magiging 4. X times x squared. 2 times 2, 4 times negative 4, negative 16x. Negative 4 times negative 4, magiging positive 16. So our final answer is 4x squared minus 16x plus 16. Okay, so sa the square of a binomial, meron tayong mga kailangan i-remind or remember. Okay, the product rule. Sa una, product rule, meron tayong a to the power of m times a to the power of n is equals to a. So, ang exponent ng a natin dito sa first term, m, plus yung exponent ng a natin sa second term, or dito sa a to the power of n. So, i-add lang m plus n. While sa raising a power to a power, a to the power of m quantity n is equals to a. I-multiply natin yung exponent sa loob m times doon sa exponent sa labas na n. So, a to the power of m times n. Kailangan i-memorize yung rule para sa product rule at saka raising a power to a power. So, for example, 5d minus 7d squared e. Okay. So, meron tayong 3 steps. Okay. So, before we going to answer dito sa example number 1, kailangan identify asan yung first term and the last term. So, ang first term natin is 5d. And the last term is equals to negative 7d squared e. Ito yung last term. Okay, so sa first rule, square the first term, square the first term. 5d squared. Second term, twice the product of first term and the last term, negative 7d squared e. Okay, para sa last term natin, twice the product. For the last term, square the last term, negative 7d squared e quantity squared. Okay, so next, para sa first term natin, 5 times 5, 25, d times d is equals to d squared plus, Okay, so 2 times 5, 10 times negative 7, naging negative 7t. D times d squared, d. Ang d times d squared ay nandito sa product rule. For example, ganito. Kung pareho sila ng base, just add the exponent. Pag wala kayong makita na exponent, understood yan na may 1. So, d times d squared magiging 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. d cubed. E. Next, negative 7 times negative 7, positive 49. Okay, so d squared, quantity, squared, dito sa raising, a power to a power, multiply 2 times 2, magiging d to the power of 4 or d to the 4th power. Then e, pag walang exponent, understood na may 1. Okay, so multiply 1 times 2, magiging e squared. So the final answer is 25, d squared minus 7t, d cubed, e plus 49, d to the power 4, e squared. Okay, that's it for today's video. For your question or clarification regarding the topic of the square of a binomial, just comment down below. See you on next video, and